Take a look around the Lane Street Inn in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and see for yourself all the signs of Southern charm. You'll find it on the front porch ready to greet you. Inside a cozy living room. An impeccably decorated bedroom.
How does everybody feel about over medium?
Or in a kitchen full of company.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Eben and Emily Bryant happily charm and entertain their guests in a bed and breakfast that was far, far from charming when they first spotted this empty house back in 2007.
I don't know if we were the stupidest people or the bravest people, but we weren't the first to look at the house. And after we renovated it, several people came through and said, "Yeah, we came and saw this place." And I was like, "You didn't buy it?" And they're like, "Oh no, it was too much work."
The Bryants moved from California to Tennessee to get closer to family. Opening a bed and breakfast seemed like a good idea given the location, Emily's passion for interior design, and Eben's patience. Lots of patience.
When we bought the house, it had been abandoned, foreclosed, was owned by a bank in Arizona. The doors were open, grass was in and up 3 feet in the yard, cats were roaming the house.
But the critters didn't scare this determined couple. The situation just felt right. They understood from the start turning this place around meant turning back years of neglect. Look closely at this wall along the main hall and you'll see it kind of bows slightly, one of many flaws in this old building. But the Bryants embraced this. They saw charm and character where others saw chaos.
There were several contractors. I interviewed a bunch of them, and they come in here and I'd say, "Well, what do you think?" And
Rip it out.
well, more than a few of them said, and I think they thought they were the first ones to say it, "I think a can of gas and a match."
This was a painstaking process and an expensive one.
You don't save an old house to become rich. You save an old house because you love it.
The couple moved in downstairs so they could work on the upstairs rooms, washing dishes in their bathroom and cooking whatever they could on a hot plate.
Living in a renovation is an experience.
Tasked with making their enterprise stand out in the hospitality industry, Emily and Eben decided each of the 5 bedrooms for rent should be both comfortable and unique.
The first room I did was a Western room. We had just moved from California and I had some really great Native American artifact type stuff that I put in there. And also the horse shows, yeah. So we wanted to appeal to that.
And right down the hall from the rough and ready Sierra room, the Serenity Room is designed for guests looking for both inner and outer peace, even if the room's inspiration is a bit noisier.
I had this big, beautiful gong. And I thought, man, I'm not putting this in storage. This has to go in a room. That's basically what started the whole thing, was the gong.
Then there's the Rat Pack Suite. 2 rooms, one dedicated to Frank Sinatra, the other to Sammy Davis Jr.
It took me probably 3 or 4 years of combing flea markets and auctions to get all of the albums and the movie posters.
For Emily, Sinatra was easy. Deciding which Rat Packer to pair with him wasn't, until, she says, a friend pointed out that Sinatra's nickname for Sammy was Smokey, and behold, the color gray.
When I had the opportunity to do it for myself, I said, I'm going to do a monochromatic room. And it's all gray, and it just feels very peaceful and quiet and serene. I like the gray.
The final room reflects the Bryants' love for American architect Frank Lloyd Wright.
I didn't want to spare any expense. It was representational of him and his prairie style, 1920s with all the oak and all that stuff. I love that look.
With focused attention paid to every room, over time, the Bryants turned their old house into a place where others could also feel at home. The World Domination Map, which indicates the places their guests have traveled from, keeps record.
People are all fundamentally the same. And if I give them a comfortable place to stay and treat them with respect, they feel, appreciated, they're fine.
Respect and comfort, 2 key components when creating an atmosphere, a home and a business filled with Southern charm.
This is our legacy. This is what we leave behind. This is the child we didn't have. Probably costs about the same too.
Didn't have to send it to college.